this is where you find the K1 Communion Lost Sector, which coincidentally happens to be today's Legend Lost Sector. And today is the 26th of November, so close to Christmas. So you start off in Sanctuary again, as per usual, with these bottom three Lost Sectors. So this time you're going to want to come out to the right and follow this path here, and you're going to keep going straight forward. You will find this big sort of like dome looking thing, which is behind me, and we come to this building here. Now it's a lot easier to find, especially whenever the Legend Lost Sector Lede is the same one, because then you can just follow the marker for it, which is here. So you go over here and go in through this door here. So you can either come in from any of the big massive open areas, and you're heading towards the back essentially, and you're heading inside. So drop down, run our way through this all K1 Communion, and jump in. Oh, nearly didn't make that. That would have been embarrassing. Anyway, let's just murder everything. Die, you fallen commies. It's great. I'm just gonna let my sunspot do all the work there, except for this bastard servitor. Easy. That is what I say. Hammer Gubonk. It's one of my favourite subclasses. Let the sunspot there do its work. I love the new, like the reworks for the subclasses. They just allow you to do a lot more things that you weren't able to do. And I've been a big fan of the solar subclass, and especially whenever they introduced the hammer, which I just missed. Especially whenever they introduced the hammer in the Forsaken update. It's probably it's just, for me, it's the most fun, because then you can just yeet your hammer and yeah, like that. It does the job, and you can pair it. Oh, what a shot! You can pair it with a few exotics that make it do a hell of a lot of damage. I know whenever the subclass update came out for the first time, people were using it with, I think it was Caress of the Worm God exotic, that see if you punch things like 5 times you get a damage boost to your melee, and because the hammer does quite a lot of damage on its own, people were just like doing ridiculous damage, especially in raids and whatnot, so they actually had to disable it. For a while you weren't able to use the exotic until they fixed it. It's quite funny. The Destiny community never ceases to amaze me. The game never ceases to amaze me, especially with the amount of times that a certain weapon tends to break the game. Telesto, I'm looking at you. Just for this one, once you clear out a lot of enemies, the boss will spawn. The place will go red. Usually spawns over here at the back, so if you just kind of batter the life out of him here. Don't be so rude. He'll drop the cash code, which is what you need. So again, once you clear everybody out of here, the lights should return back to normal. See, there's still people over there. There's usually quite a lot of enemies that spawn in with these moon lost sectors. So there is mainly just because the moon's haunted. That's all it is really. Just the moon's. Ooh, that was that was uncomfortably close. So you can see the lights were they went back to normal, and the box is over here. Delightful. Again, you'll come back to this if you're doing the Xenophage quest, and that's it, all done and dusted. You just kind of, this is the first area that you jumped into, and that's it, done and dusted. Nice and easy one today. A lot of enemies killed. A near miss with me punching, nearly going to punch the super train of exploding shanks. But yeah, I would say, see if you're ever going to do a Legend Lost Sector, run it normally just so you have an idea of what you're coming up against. But that is us for today. So thank you very much, Guardians. Go kick some ass.